Okay, let me share my screen. Is it visible to you, Nitesh?
Yes, ma'am. It visible, ma'am.
Okay. So yesterday we started with tuple. Some of the operations in tuple are remaining, so we will complete that today. Do you remember what is tuple?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so it is, yes, can you tell what is tuple?
Tuple is where we can assign the value in the curly. Sorry, ma'am. Square bracket. Sorry, ma'am. Curly
Round,
bracket.
round bracket,
Round bracket, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am.
round brackets. Then what are properties of tuple? Okay, let me show you.
Ma'am.
Tuple is ordered, unchangeable, and it allows duplicate
Tuple
values.
is order unchangeable, and we can access the duplicate value, ma'am.
Right. Okay. So yesterday we have seen how to create the tuple. Now today we'll see how to access the element. Okay. So like if I want to access first element, I will store in a variable called first element equal to, simply using square bracket you can access my tuple of 0. This will give you first element. Okay. After that we will print that first element. So first element comma first element. Okay, so this will print first element in your tuple. Okay, so here you can see the first element is 1, so it has been printed. Now as we are seeing tuple is immutable, or we cannot change values in the tuple, we will try changing it. So we will understand if we are able to change it or not. Okay, so like we can do my tuple. If I want to change the value, simply I'll do my tuple of 1 is equal to, I will assign some other value, or any value we can assign. Okay, and then I'll do print my tuple. Okay, now as tuple is immutable, this will not work. This will give you some error. See, here is the error. Tuple object does not support item assignment. Getting it? So
Yes, ma'am.
this proves that we cannot change items in the tuple, because when we are trying to change, it is giving us some error. Okay, so we cannot change. So tuple is not changeable, or tuple is immutable. Okay. Now next operation on tuple is concatenation operation. So for that, let us define two tuples. Tuple 1 is equal to 1, 2, 3, and tuple 2 is equal to 4, 5, 6. Now I want to concatenate these tuples. Okay, so concatenation means I want to combine elements in these tuples. So we can concatenate using plus operator. So concatenated tuple is equal to tuple 1 plus tuple 2. Okay, and then we will print it. So print concatenated tuple, and here we'll give that variable concatenated tuple. Okay, let's execute and see the result. So here you can see this concatenated tuple. So क्या हुआ है इसमें? All the elements from tuple 1 and
Adding of all the elements.
tuple 2 are concatenated, or has been added to the this third tuple. Okay, this is how we can merge elements from various tuples. So here we have seen how to merge two tuples. You can have three tuples, four tuples, and simply by using plus operator you can concatenate them. Okay. Now next operation we will see is slicing a tuple. Okay. So if you want a slice of any tuple, so simply by giving that range, just like we have given in the list, we can do it here. Slice tuple is equal to, let's say, my tuple. In square bracket you have to specify the range, so let's say 1:4. How many items it will give? Yes, how many items this slice tuple will give if we give range like 1 to 4? Yes, Nitesh.
Yes, ma'am. Slice tuple, ma'am.
How many items it will give if we give range 1:4? So it will give you first element,
Ma'am,
second,
index number 1 to up to 4, ma'am.
up to 4 or up to 3?
Sorry, ma'am. Up to 3, ma'am.
3, because when you give 1 to 4, 4 is excluded, so it will give you elements at first, second, and third position. Okay, I will execute this. So here you can see the slice tuple 2, 3, 4, because in my tuple we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it has given first, second, and third element. Okay, so this is slicing of tuple. Okay. Now one more interesting function on tuple is tuple unpacking. So this tuple can be unpacked using individual variables. Unpacking means the number of elements you have in your tuple, you can store them in different variables. Like how many elements we have in this my tuple? 5 elements, right? So I can unpack them like this: A comma B comma, just a second. Okay, we can unpack elements of tuple like this: A comma B comma C comma D comma E. I have defined 5 variables, and what I'll do, equal to my tuple. So what will happen here? We have 5 elements in my tuple, so every element will get assigned to one variable. Okay, so now we can try this. Try printing this. Print unpacked values. Okay, and we will print here A comma B comma C comma D comma E. Okay, and you will see here the tuple has been unpacked. Okay, so unpacked values are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So A is now storing 1, B is storing 2, C is storing 3, D is storing 4, and E is storing 5. This is how we can unpack. Okay, we can use tuple in function. This part we'll see later because we have not seen how to define the function, but you can directly return tuple from the function. Like I can show you. Let's say I have defined one function. Let's say return tuple. This is my function, and from this function I will simply write return 10 comma 20 comma 30. So here I am returning the tuple. Okay, so after this if I write return tuple is equal to, if you call this function return tuple, and then we'll print that return tuple. Okay, so return tuple from function is return tuple. Okay, so this function is basically returning this tuple, and we are trying to call the function and printing that tuple. So you will see here that return tuple. Okay, so tuple return from function is 10, 20, 30. Okay, so this is nothing but the using tuple inside the function. Okay, and lastly we'll see two methods on tuple, that is count and index. Okay, now again we will define one sample tuple. Sample tuple is equal to, and we'll store some values. So as you know, tuple can allow duplicate. We will have duplicate values in this tuple. Okay, 2 comma 2 comma 4 comma 5. These values we are storing in this sample tuple, and then we will apply that count function. So you can count. Okay, I'll show you. If I want to count how many 2 present in my tuple, let's say count of 2 equal to what I will give, sample tuple dot count. You can count particular element. So how I am doing it, sample tuple dot count of 2. So what it will count, it will count how many times this 2 appeared in my tuple. Okay, we will try this. Print count of 2 in the tuple. Okay, and that we have stored in count of 2. So how many times these 2 appear in the tuple? इस टपल में 2 कितनी बार आया है?
3 times, ma'am.
3 times, right? So it should return 3. See here, count of 2 in tuple is 3. This is how we can use count function on tuple. And now lastly we will see index function. So if you want to know index of particular uh, item in your tuple, you can get that using index function. Like if I want to get index of 3, so how will I use it? Sample tuple dot index of 3. So this will give me location or index of that particular element. Okay, we will try printing it. Index of 3. So index of 3. Okay, so here you can see index of 3 is 2. So at what location this 3 is present? 0, 1 and 2. Okay, now if there are multiple, if there are duplicates present in your tuple, and if you try this, if you apply this index function on that duplicate element, it will give you first occurrence of that number. Like if I, instead of 3, if you give here 2, so 2 exists 3 times in your tuple. So which index it will return? It will return index of this. Getting it? Let us see.
Yes, ma'am.
So now I have given, okay, let me change this index of 2. So see here, index of 2 is 1. So it is giving index of this. It will not give you index of these two or these two. Okay. So this index function gives you index of, okay, let me write here, index of first occurrence of the element. Any doubt in tuple operations? All these are tuple operations. Do you have any doubt in this?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So till now, which collections we have seen in this in Python? Which collections we have covered till now?
Access in concatenation and
I'm not asking function. Which collections like list, tuple
tuples, ma'am.
और क्या देखा है हमने?
List and dictionary, ma'am.
List, dictionary, and tuple we have completed, right? There is one more collection in Python, that is set. Okay. So now we will start with set. You might have studied sets in mathematics. So just like that set, we have set in Python. So what is set? Set is unordered, unchangeable, and unindexed. Set is a collection of unordered, unchangeable, unindexed elements. Okay. So here unordered means you cannot access element of set using index. Unchangeable, that means you cannot change elements in the set. Okay, but here you can see star is given. So star specifies that set items are unchangeable, means you cannot change them, but you can remove items and add new items. Okay, only you cannot change existing items in the set. You can add new items, you can delete delete existing items. Okay, but you cannot change value of existing element. Okay. Now one more thing about set is it does not allow duplicate values. Set will not allow you to insert duplicate values into it. Now how to define it? Sets are defined using curly brackets. Okay. कर्ली ब्रैकेट से और कौन सा कलेक्शन डिफाइन करते हैं हम?
Dictionary, ma'am.
डिक्शनरी, राइट? बट डिक्शनरी कंटेन की वैल्यू पेयर्स. वैसे सेट में डायरेक्टली एलिमेंट्स हम ऐड करते हैं. And these are the properties. Okay, so please remember, set are unordered, unchangeable, and it will not allow duplicate values. Okay, this is how we define set. In curly bracket you can give elements. Okay, so elements can be of same data type or they can be of different data type. So these are the operations that we can perform on set. So we will just see program demo of set. I have set demo. I will just remove this. I have already tried. I will remove and we will do it again. So you will understand it. Various operations we can perform here on set. Okay. Have you studied set in your 12th standard? Yes. सेट पढ़ा था आपने कभी?
Yes, ma'am.
12th में या उसके पहले भी आपको कभी हुआ होगा, है ना?
Collection of different data types, ma'am.
Right. Collection of different data types. It does not allow duplicates. Just wait for a second. नाही नाही ते जाऊ माझं लेक्चर चालू आहे. Okay. Now first of all we'll see how to create a set. So I will define one variable here. My set is equal to 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4, 5. Okay, so I have defined set with 5 elements. Now we can print it. Our original set, my set. Okay, this is how we create set by using curly brackets. Now how to add elements to set? Simply my set.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, yes, Nitesh.
Ma'am, if you don't mind, can I ask you a question?
Yes, you can ask.
Ma'am, sorry, ma'am, but where are you from, ma'am?
Why are you asking?
Because, ma'am, your title suggests me that you are from Odisha, ma'am. I will ask you this question for you, ma'am.
No, no, I'm not from Odisha. I'm from Pune.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. I will realize, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Okay, Nitesh, concentrate on the program. What are you thinking? I don't know.
No, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. Sorry.
It's okay. Okay. So how to add elements to set? My set dot add, and we can give here any element. So it will add element into the set. Okay. So we can try printing it. So set after adding element, and here will I'll give my set. Okay, now we will execute the program. So you can see original set and set after addition of that element. Okay, so this is our original set, and below that you can see here set after adding the element. So in original set there were 5 items, and after adding now we have 6 items. Okay, so even if set is not changeable, you can add and remove items that we have seen, right? So just like addition, we can remove my set dot remove, and in bracket you can give any element, like I can give 3, and we'll print that set again. Set after deletion of an element. So again we'll print this my set and execute the program. So here this is our original. Then we have added 6 to it, and we have deleted 3 from it. This is how we can remove. Okay, now you can check membership. This is one operation that is supported by set. That means you can check if particular element is present in your set or not by using in operator. Okay, so checking membership using in operator, you can check membership um, of any member in your set. So how do we do that? Let's say you want to check if 2 is present in your set or not. So how will you do it? 2 in my set. Okay, and you just have to print it. So it will give you true or false. If 2 is present, it will give you true. If 2 is not present, it will give you false. Okay, so similarly we'll check if 3 is present. Okay, we will execute this so that you will understand if 2 is present or not. It will give you true. That means 2 is present. So here you can see 2 is present. So instead of 2, if I give here 3 and execute, now you will see here false because 3 is not present in our set. Okay, so using in operator you can check membership of element in the set. Okay, Now we will see very important set operations that are supported only by set. Okay, so for that we'll define two sets. Set 1, in that we'll add some elements, and one more set we will define, that is set 2. Again some elements we will add in this set 2. Okay, now we'll perform important operations on set, that is union, intersection, difference and symmetric difference. Okay, so what do you mean by union? Do you know what is union? What happened when we perform union operation on two sets?
Ma'am, submission of all element except which is common, ma'am.
Okay, union will merge two sets. Okay, and only if uh, these two set contain common element, it will be added only one time. Okay, let me show you how to
Yes, ma'am.
perform union. Set 1 dot union, and in bracket we'll give set 2. This is how we perform union operation. Okay, now let's say we are going to store it in one variable, union set, and then we will print it union, and I'll give union set. Okay, let us execute this, and you will see union. In union all items are now exist from set 1 as well as set 2. Okay, now let's say I have 4 in this set 1, and 4 5 6 in set 2, and if we perform union operation, now you will see the same set. तो यहाँ पे 4 सेट 1 में भी है, सेट 2 में भी है, लेकिन जब हम यूनियन करते हैं तो ये जो डुप्लीकेट होता है, that will exist only one time. Okay, because this is also one set, and set will not allow duplicate. So when you perform union operation, duplicates will be removed. Got it? Then next operation we will perform is intersection. Okay, so intersection of set is equal to set 1 dot intersection set 2. What do you mean by intersection? Do you know what is intersection?
Ma'am, intersection, the common element will be print, ma'am.
Yes, intersection will print only common element. So how many common elements are there in our set?
4, ma'am.
4, right? So this should print 4. Intersection should print intersect set 1 dot set 2. Sorry, I have not given here set 1, that is why some problem has occurred. So here in intersection you can see only common element, that is 4. Okay, now next operation is difference. Okay, so this difference gives you difference of two sets, and how that difference is given, if you write set 1 difference set 2, so it will give you all elements from set 1 except except elements from set 2. Okay, let us see, I will explain this with example. So we'll define one variable diff set, and equal to set 1 dot difference set 2. Okay, and then we'll print it difference if set. Okay, now see what output it is giving. 1 2 3. तो यहाँ पे क्या हो गया? Set 1, when you give set 1 difference set 2, so it will give you all elements from set 1 and it will subtract all elements of set 2 from set 1. Okay, so 5 and 6 ये तो set 1 में थे ही नहीं, so they will not occur in difference, but 4 is there, so 4 will get subtracted. Okay, so common elements will get removed and all the elements from set 1 except common elements in set 1 and set 2 will be printed. Okay, and this difference will change if you change the order. If you write set 2 minus set 1, so what output you will get? Can you guess? If I write set 2 minus set 1, how many elements will get? डिफरेंस समझ में आया? यस, डिफरेंस समझ में आया नहीं आया? यस नितेश, मंदिरा.
Yes, ma'am.
सो इफ आई गिव सेट 2 माइनस सेट 1, तो क्या आंसर मिलेगा हमें? जैसे हमने सेट 1 माइनस सेट 2 दिया था तो हमें मिला था 1 2 एंड 3. तो वैसे अगर हम सेट 2 माइनस सेट 1 देंगे तो क्या मिलेगा हमें? कैन यू गेस? All elements from set 2 except common elements. That means we should get 5 and 6. Okay, now I will execute this and you can see the output. See here. When I give set 2 minus set 1, I am getting 5 and 6. Okay. Now next operation is symmetric difference. So how to perform symmetric difference? Set 1 dot symmetric difference set 2 and then we'll print symmetric difference is okay. So what happened when we perform this symmetric difference operation? It will return elements that are in either set but not in both. It will print all the elements from both the sets except common one. Okay, so let us execute this. So 4 will be removed except for all the, okay, I should write here set 1. Okay, so this is symmetric difference. All the elements from both the sets are printed except 4 because 4 is common. This is called as symmetric difference. Okay. Now just like we have iterated through list or I think dictionary, we can iterate through a set. Okay, using for loop. So how to iterate? For element in my set colon, we can print element. Okay, before this we will give some message like iterating through the set. Okay, it will iterate through one by one element of set and we are printing it. So this is what iterating through the set using for loop. Okay, now few methods are remaining: add, remove, discard, pop and clear. So we will complete these methods. So Add is a very simple function. So from its name you can guess its functionality. MySet.add will add new element to your set. Like if I do MySet.add and print my set, I'll give some message here. Set after add. So here you can see at the end that 7 element has been added to the set. Then next is remove. I think we have seen add and remove previously. See here we have seen add and remove. So we'll not see them again. Okay, let me show you discard method. If you want to remove, if you want to discard any element from the set, you can use discard, and then in bracket you can give that element, and then I'll print it set after discard. Okay, nice. Let us execute and see the output. So you can see here 2 has been discarded. Previously we were having 2 in the set, now 2 is discarded or removed from the set. Okay, then one more method to remove element from set is pop. Okay, so how to use pop? My set dot pop, it will remove last element from your set, and we can store that element in some variable. Okay, pop element is equal to my set dot pop, and after that we can print the set after pop. We can give here my set, and then you can print that popped element. If you want to see which element is popped from the set, you can see it in pop element. Okay, so when you use pop function, it will return you the element which has been popped. Okay, so set after pop is 4 5 6 7. So this element has been popped, so you can see that element 1 here. Okay, and one more function that is supported by set is clear. Here you can see clear. So clear will remove all the elements from set. Simply you can write my set dot clear, and then you can check by printing set after clear and my set. I'll execute this, and you can see here set after clear is set which is empty set, right? So these are the operations that are supported by set. Any doubt in set operations?
No.
Okay. So with this we have finished with all the collections or all the collection data types in Python. Okay, in next lecture we will continue with some basic concepts like arithmetic operations, number methods and all. Okay, so for today we will stop. One more thing I want to tell you, have you joined the classroom? I have again shared link in
Yes,
the
ma'am. Yes.
in the WhatsApp. Still many people have not joined the classroom. Please tell your friends to join the classroom, because next time onwards I will be posting link on classroom only. Lecturing will be posted on classroom. So please join the classroom. Google Classroom. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much.